So, welcome back to the Taylor Sisters Health and Wellness video channel. Last week you did our first video and we got a lot of responses and we had questions also that we need to answer. So today the first part of our video will be to answer some of those questions that you had. So, let's start with our first question. What is the amount of black seed oil that you use in your drink?
I used 1 tablespoon in the 8 ounce of juice that I make.
Okay. And what is the brand of the black seed oil that you use?
Well, the brand I use, it's called Amazing Herbs, but I am not really advertising for anyone. It's not being sponsored. This is the one that I choose because it's 100%. And so it's called Amazing Herbs Black Seed. When you're going to purchase it, just ensure that it's 100% pure. It should have no other ingredients in it, and then you can buy just about anyone. So I'm not really sponsoring anyone for that purpose.
Okay. So, next question is, what is the proper spelling for the kale leaf? You mentioned a particular kale leaf that you used for your drink. So some of our viewers want to know, what is the spelling for that particular kale leaf?
The spelling is Lacinato, kale, Kale.
Okay, you want to repeat that once more?
Lacinato, kale.
Okay, hope everyone got that. And if you didn't get it clearly, just reach out to us again and we can respond or send it to you via text or something or email. Another question that our viewers had for last week is, what are the different meds your doctors prescribed for you?
Okay, before I tell you the 3 different medications that were prescribed, I'm going to let you know that the prescription was done personally for me, and all the prescriptions that the doctors will give to you may be different. So don't think that because I got that, it's the same thing you're going to get. So for me, it was estamacane, aromatase, and tamoxifen. Those were the 3. And I used it for a very short time and then I stopped because I felt like the holistic method was better because I was getting a lot of side effects from it. So I decided against it.
Okay. So last week, the juicing that we did was first on the liver cleanse. Now this week, you're going to do the blood cleanse.
Correct.
Okay. So now we're going to move from this interview spot to the kitchen to demonstrate to you how to make the juice for the blood cleanse.
That's right. Let's go.
Now, as we prepare to demonstrate the juicing for this week, tell us some information why you're using some of these ingredients. What are they good for? What is the purpose of some of these ingredients you're using?
Okay, we're going to do the blood cleanse this week. And of course, blood delivers nutrients and oxygen to all cells, organs, tissues in the body. So if we cleanse our blood, then the blood that's going to go through to all those different areas of our body is going to be healthy. And cleansing the blood helps to get rid of toxins from the body, which is very, very important.
Okay, so now you can demonstrate to us how you're going to be doing the juicing and the different ingredients you're going to be using today.
Okay. One of the ingredients that I'm adding to this week, and of course I'm subtracting from last week. This week is the aloe vera, and last week I did the kale, and I'm not doing it this week. This is the aloe vera. It's also called Cinca Bible. Some places refer to it as by that name. And of course, the amount that you choose to use, it depends on how much you can tolerate the bitterness. Also, because it's bitter, I'm not going to use a lot of it. Also, you can either take the skin totally off or you can use it with the skin. I choose to do it with the skin because I don't mind it bitter, but I'm not taking too much of it because it's going to be too excessive. So what I usually do is cut these little parts off first. So I cut this, cut that, and then I remove the sides. They look like little needles or pins, if you want to refer to it like that. As you can see, the edges are removed and I leave the skin on. You can take the skin off and just use the gel inside if you cannot tolerate it as bitter as it probably might be to you. But if you choose to leave it on, that's fine. And that's why I use a very small piece, because it is very effective both ways.
Okay.
Okay.
What else are you going to use in this juice? I know you are removing some of the items you used last week as well. Which ones are you no longer using in this juice today?
I'm not going to use the kale this week. And I'm putting the ginger in it again because ginger also helps the colon to get rid of waste products. And in addition to that, it will cut back on some of the bitterness that you may taste. I'm using the beets because beets helps with the liver health and it detoxifies the blood. I'm also using the ginger because it helps the colon to get rid of waste products. So all of these things together is going to help to cleanse the blood, and that is what I want to do.
Okay, so now you can go ahead and demonstrate to us how you're doing the juicing again.
As usual, I wash my ingredients that I'm going to use, and I still continue to use organic. This is organic apple and it's a gala. That's my favorite. And I use organic carrots as well. Okay, so now we get started. I'm going to start with the carrots first. No special order. The beets are very firm.
Because they're fresh?
Yes, because they are fresh. And I cut it in 4 pieces, and so that it can go through the juicer quite easily. And then I also cut the apples, 4 pieces, similar to what I did last week. And I remove the seeds afterwards.
Of course, the size of the vegetables you're cutting depending on the juicer you have, because some juicer, the necks are a little smaller, so you'd cut it according to the size of your juicer.
That's all right. Okay, so now we're going to put it here and continue the juicing. And I'm putting this in because it's so small, so it goes with the other fruits and vegetables so it doesn't get lost in the process.
So while you're doing that and about to add the lemon, remind our viewers exactly what ingredients you used in today's juicing.
Okay, I did apple, carrots, aloe vera, ginger, and the lemon juice. The lemon I put into the squeezer, did not put it in here, I just squeezed it out.
We use carrots and beets too in today's juicing, correct?
Carrots and beets and ginger.
Okay.
See, the seeds are out. And I put enough lemon in it so that it really can cut back on the bitterness. Because I know that not a lot of people are going to be able to tolerate the bitterness with the aloe vera. And that's because I use the skin. It would be less bitter if you use it without the skin. Mix it up, and only 8 ounces. You can take it alternate days. So you do the liver one day, and then you do the blood cleanse the next day. And of course, because time, again, if you choose to do it once or twice a week and you store it, the vitamin C is also going to keep it from breaking down the potency of it. So that's why it's so important to do it that way.
So that's why it's important, again, to also use the lemon juice in it because it keeps the potency.
Correct.
Right? Okay, thank you.
In addition to it being useful for cleansing the blood as well.
Of course.
So you can also have some. This is yours and this is mine. Literally, you can barely taste the bitterness. You taste a little bit of it, but it's not bad. What do you think?
I really don't even taste much bitterness in it at all. It's a little gingery and a little lemony more than I do taste the bitterness of it. But it is really good.
See, mine is all done.
Okay, good. Now, do you have any other information you want to share with us today, with our viewers today?
Yes, I want to let you know that the cleansing of the blood is not just for breast cancer. It goes for any ailment that you may have. Because, of course, I said before, your blood goes around to all the organs and tissues of your body. And the fact is that if it is clean, it's most likely that you will remain healthy because you want to build up your immune system. And that's the importance of it, because when your immune system is low, you tend to get a lot of infections. So cleansing the blood is not just for breast cancer. It can be for any cancer. It can be for any healing at all. You can do that just for that purpose.
Or just even for regular health.
Correct, because prevention is better than cure. So you
also
don't
the
want
liver cleansing, you need to have your liver cleansed anyway. Even if you don't have cancer or other ailments, you should cleanse your liver.
That's correct. Prevention, again, is better than cure. So why not try to stay healthy? We will continue to have a lot more health demonstrations, and we want you to continue to watch us as we continue to do this. And please subscribe and also give it a thumbs up, and you will be notified when we have our next video. Thank you for watching.
Also, before we go, continue to send us your questions and we'll be happy to answer as much as we can.
Do appreciate you watching. Thanks again.